Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing an oil change on a second generation Honda HRV. Enjoy. Let's see what's inside the box. There's oil filter there. The Honda part number, genuine stuff. And the O-ring. Right. So the first thing I'll do is I'll remove the filter from the car, then check to see if it's the exact one before I start draining the oil. It doesn't help for me to start draining the oil, then later on I discover that the filter doesn't fit. This is 100% synthetic engine oil, type 2 Honda. Then we've got a filter there. And this is the pollen filter. That's it. Safety first. I need a pair of chokes. I'm going to put these on the wheels. At least two wheels is diagonally opposite each other. Obviously not on the side where I'm checking. Also have a two-ton jack stand. Another helpful tool is my 3-ton hydraulic jack. This is my drain pan. Should hold enough oil. This is about 6-liter capacity. The HRV uses probably something like 4 liters or so of engine oil. So hopefully this should be okay. Also need to look for an empty container, oil container to pour this into for safe disposal. This is my funnel for pouring new oil into the engine. Then we've got a garage gripper for easy access underneath. Let's see what we have here. Tools. Ratchet. And some sockets. Can't remember whether it's a 17 or a 19. We'll see. This will also come in handy if the old one doesn't fit in. When I'm putting in the new one, I just use my hands to tighten, but for removal I usually use this filter wrench. Should be the adapter for the filter wrench. there. Usually put an extension in between. That looks much better. Usually check the car on the opposite end to where the oil pan is. I expect my drain plug to be somewhere there, so I'll check the opposite side so that gravity helps with the clearing up the trip. My engine is still warm after a long 4-hour drive from Wales. Just remove the oil cap. So that I don't get any airlock when I'm draining. It's actually written oil on the cap in case someone makes a mistake and opens the wrong cap. It's also located next to the dipstick, the oil dipstick. Ideally my car should be on level ground, but I have a slight slope which is quite dangerous. You should really try to look for a flat surface. So this is my tire, a few centimeters from the tire. There is my mounting point. I have to use that so that I don't damage the car. That mounting point to slot it along this line over this groove over here. Need to remove some screws for the cover. It's 1, 2. Is 3, 4, 5. There's about 7 of them. Now that the screws are out, I need to slide the cover towards the back of the car. There. Here's my oil filter there. Let me get my wrench. So there's an M20 there with 246 holes in the gasket there. Let me see if it's the same as the new one. The oil pack is definitely a 17 millimeter. Plug is at the back there. So that's where I'm supposed to unscrew it anti-clockwise. I'll finish off with the head. Going to leave this probably for minimum 2 hours to drip. When I come back, first thing I'll do is fit the plug. Then I'll put the filter back in. Then I'll top up the oil from the top. I'm going to apply a thin film of oil on the filter. Just on the surface of the gasket. Very, very thin film. I usually use my hand to tighten the filter, but just for demonstration purposes, I've set my torque range at around 12 Newton meters. So I'm going to use the torque range instead of my hand. I've tightened back the drain plug. I've also tightened the oil filter. So what I'm going to do is put the car level again and pour about between 3.6 to 4 liters. Run the engine for a few minutes and check for leaks underneath. before I put back the cover. I'll be using the scale on the side of the oil container until I get to probably some of the, so that will probably be 3.6 liters there, and I'll check with the dipstick if it's not enough after running the engine for a few minutes. If I need to top up, I'll keep on pouring some more. My target level is between those two marks on the dipstick, near the top mark really. I use 0W20. This is the perfect oil for the climate where I stay here in Europe. We get a mixture of snow sometimes and slightly warmish summers. 0W20 is ideal. I've been running the engine for a few minutes now, and 8 minutes. There's no leaks so far. So I'll check my level again, then I'll box it up, put back the cover underneath, and that's it, job done.